How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
J'étais à Haute Lune quand nous nous sommes croisés par hasard.
Don't play coy. You could have left us behind, but you didn't. You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Why did you rush those cult run away?
Should we have let them kill everyone?
That is not what I said.
I'm just glad you're safe.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
Je m'attendais à des retrouvailles plus joyeuses.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Quelque chose à ajouter, Roland?
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why?
Vous n'êtes pas au courant? J'ai libéré tous ceux qui étaient retenus prisonniers à Haute Lune.
You did? But that means... Wulbrin! Wulbrin! Where is he? Wulbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this... helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbrin.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Vous n'avez pas idée de ce que Barkus a dû endurer pour vous retrouver.
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised, I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
Vous ne me devez absolument rien, Barkus. Si quelqu'un me doit quelque chose, c'est Wulbrin.
One and the same.
Ça m'étonnerait que Wulbrin soit du même avis.
You don't know him, though. This is just his way.
Que comptez-vous faire maintenant, Barkus?
Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
Dans ce cas, il vous faudra patienter. La région n'est pas sûre pour le moment.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
J'ai vu qu'Etheric, il s'est régénéré sous mes yeux comme par enchantement.
Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter at least. Did you learn anything more?
Qu'Etheric se considère désormais comme un élu de l'absolu.
Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else?
Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Plus tôt, vous m'avez dit que vous étiez capable de travailler les matériaux intéressants. Que vouliez-vous dire au juste?
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Je pense avoir trouvé un matériau adapté à votre travail. Que pouvez-vous en faire?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
No, incapable.
Incapable de quoi, je te prie?
Not for you to know.
Pas de ça entre nous. Tu en as trop dit. Ou pas assez.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
Ton esprit, les visions qui s'imposent à nous. Nous nous ressemblons beaucoup, toi et moi.
A kindred spirit, but I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand?
Alors toi aussi tu essayes d'échapper à tes pulsions bestiales?
My little secret.
Nous sommes bien d'accord là-dessus. Au revoir.
Toodaloo.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. the things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
Et j'ai l'impression que quelqu'un chez eux a également brisé le mien, lors de la vengeance à sonner.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketherick. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Vous avez des suggestions quant à la façon de tuer un homme invulnérable?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketherick's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
À vous entendre, vous avez l'air désespéré.
I am. If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die.
Très bien, vous pouvez vous joindre à moi.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Dites-moi d'abord ce que vous savez sur le pouvoir de Ketherick.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Dormez bien. Nous nous mettrons en route ensemble demain matin.
Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Que pensez-vous de Ketherick Thorm maintenant que nous l'avons rencontré?
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Vous et moi, nous partageons quelque chose de très spécial, je dirais. J'aimerais en parler.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Je vous sens distraite depuis quelque temps. Je ne voudrais pas que la vie nous entraîne sur des chemins différents.
I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt like something's calling to me. Some purpose that I need to find. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, then there should be more time for us.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
Je vous demande pardon.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times, then?
Parce que vous avez pu garder la récompense, au lieu de devoir la remettre à votre maître?
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Having been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Nos vies sont en jeu. Dans ce genre de situation, il faut utiliser tous les avantages dont nous disposons.
I could have lived eternally in Cazador's pleasure chambers. I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid I'll never have a new life after that. I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Vous regrettez de ne plus être la personne la moins fiable de notre camp?
Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
Thoughts are back on the twisted Sceleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for me, my lord?
En fait, je passais plutôt mon temps à espérer ne jamais vous revoir.
Oh, my nauseating lord, such rudeness is unbecoming of your august station. I come here, for I wish to bring you another powerful tithe. But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something divinely unspeakable first.
Il est hors de question que je fasse ce que vous me dites. Je ne suis pas ce genre de personne.
You have been a prodigal young master, but you have not been disinherited yet. You can rule with such ease if you follow your call. You will receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl. Isabel, the cleric with the sweetest face of them all. She is too precious to live.
Hors de question que je tue Isobel. Sans elle, l'ultime lueur est condamnée.
Perhaps you have failed to consider all the piles of bodies that will fill the village. You adore piles of bodies, Master. They have always been your favorite.
Arrêtez de me parler comme si vous étiez en train de me préparer une tasse de thé. On parle de vrais gens, là.
Oh, I only live to advise. Oh, Master, consider the tiny mishap with the bard you had the last time we met. Your unconscious clever mind hungers for extreme violence. Who knows who you might kill next if you do not satisfy your urge. Be true to yourself, my lord.
You did well to help those people escape Ketherick. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
Je n'étais pas seul, c'était un travail d'équipe.
Like most things in life. My thanks to your team. You work well together.
J'ai vu qu'Etheric autour de Haute Lune. Il présidait un procès.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
Pas encore, mais c'est en bonne voie.
That's fantastic. Well done. I'm glad you've made progress. Protecting this inn, well, it takes it out of you. I'll hold out as long as I can. By the sound of things, we'll have a more permanent solution soon. So glad you're on our side.
J'ai encore quelques questions à vous poser.
Go on, then.
Je ne sais que très peu de choses à votre sujet. Pouvez-vous m'en dire un peu plus?
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.